in the fire. Oh, sweetie. Hi, we're out here talking to Jason about the Beast of Bray Road. Where do you live? Don't tell us the address.
So we're in Spring Prairie-ish, kind of by Bray Road. So,
Right. And you've been out here about how long?
We've had the property for 4 years now, almost 5.
And what's going on out here?
So it's kind of weird at night here. I don't really like it much in the dark. So
I can see why.
yeah,
It's scary. There's Diane.
So we've seen lately there's been like weird lights in the sky that will be there real bright and then disappear. I've seen a crop circle out here before. There is, we've had weird screaming that goes on in the middle of the night with a bunch of noise that I'm not too thrilled about. And then that's about kind of, well, and then I'm pretty sure the house is haunted.
Okay,
So
don't say that's about it because that's a lot. So you didn't know about the Beast of Bray Road before you bought this property?
No, we had the place for 2 years before we realized my daughter was looking on TV and found the video, and that's how we found out about the Beast. And then a lot of stuff made sense then why it seemed weird and odd here. So
Can you tell us about what goes on in the house or the house that burned down?
so there was
Because you think that's haunted.
yeah,
Probably.
there's something going on there. So,
Okay.
So the house had a fire, and the person who owned it died in the fire. And there was a photo of Jesus, like a paper poster that was not damaged in the fire. And then there was Buddha in the basement that had no issues or burns or anything water damage to it. So, and then there was a pair of slippers that moved from the front corner to the back corner of the room.
Okay.
And I don't believe in any of that stuff, and it was just so. And I try to think of every possible reason, like how that would happen. And I don't know how that would happen because of the dust and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
so you didn't see any footprints. There was nothing in there. So
That's a sad story, but
Yeah.
I'll bet it's haunted. Yeah. And so the crop circle, you found that when?
that was like the first year we bought the place. So, and we didn't think anything of it. We just kind of walking through, and the weeds were really high, and just kind of.
You came across a big empty area?
Yep, like a 20-foot circle. All the weeds were snapped in the same direction.
Okay.
It was pretty weird, and of course, who knows if we had a telephone on us or why we would or wouldn't. So, but yeah, it was kind of a little bizarre.
And then you've since plowed that over?
Correct. Yes.
Oh, not knowing.
Yep.
Because if you knew, you wouldn't have, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And then tell us about what you've been seeing in the sky here.
So there's been like really bright lights, like all of a sudden, like it almost looked like a planet, and then all of a sudden it'll be there sometimes for 10 minutes. The last one was for like an hour and a half. And then all of a sudden it just goes away. And there's no blinking lights. It's not an airplane, so it's kind of bizarre. So, and they've been in both directions, east and west.
Of here.
Out here. Yep.
Yeah. And then your daughter was out here camping?
Oh yeah, so she was out here camping. We spent the night, and she thought she was brave, and they wanted to sleep in a tent. And she called me at like 3 a.m, asking me why I was messing with her. I'm like, no, I'm not messing with you.
Oh.
And so she heard something rustling up against the tent. Her and her boyfriend were scared, just shitless.
Yes.
And then at the same night, my wife saw 3 people running down the driveway here.
Really?
Yes.
Were they real people?
No, well, she says yes. I say no. Because I was looking out the window at the same time and I didn't see anything. So.
Really?
Oh. So, but she saw on this road right here, this path here. So she said she saw him running from here to there. And then by the time I got up, because she wanted me to go out and look for him, and I'm like, no. And by that time, there was nothing here. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And you've also had, tell me about the scream.
Oh, so I was working one night, probably about 10:30, 11, and I had the welder. We have a gas welder generator because we have no power out here. I was working, grinding. I had ear protection on, and all of a sudden, all the hair in my whole body stood up, and you could hear someone screaming bloody murder like a female. And I called both my neighbors because both neighbors are female, and they said they didn't hear anything, and it wasn't them. And then it was time to go home. So
that sounds like a Bigfoot, but I don't know. Maybe
I don't know.
Dogman does that too. I
Someone
don't know.
Someone said that it was a bobcat. So that I googled. Because I'm always trying to think of what it is, and that wasn't Bob.
They couldn't be that loud anyway for you to have hearing protection.
Because it's loud.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, couldn't have been. I mean, people are always coming up with that.
Yeah.
And you know the difference.
And then I don't think a bobcat would make every hair stand up.
No.
Because I'm not really a believer. I mean, I know there's other things that go on in the world. I just not, and I don't let that stuff, when you start thinking about it, how it makes you all worried and like, oh, this is gonna happen, and that's not the case with me. So.
Yeah. No.
So it's crazy.
I get it.
So.
I mean, that's something that's, very unusual, and the whole thing's unusual, and you're so close to Lee that, there's that Dogman has been seen in Spring Prairie before years ago, and he's all around here. And you saw a big black shaggy dog.
Yeah, down on Highway D, almost into Honey Creek. And that was 2 winters ago, in the middle of January, and it went from one side of the field in no time. It was actually big enough where I stopped the truck, turned around, and I'm like, damn, that was a big black dog. And then that was after we watched the video of the beast. And I'm pretty sure that's it. No doubt that it had to be. So.
Well, that's the third report I've got of a big black shaggy dog.
Yeah.
And I have no doubt that, Lee's neighbor said that there was a big black shaggy coyote in his farm field that had white on its chest, and it was huge, and he said it was a coyote, and Lee said coyotes aren't black. And then from Jackie's friend, we heard about another report right on Bray Road, and now yours is the third of them. So anytime somebody sees something that looks unusual, stop and take a picture.
We actually got a picture of that, but it was hard. He was so far out in the field, but it was.
Does he look like a black dot?
Well, I have to look back. It looked like a big black dog. I mean, it was.
Oh God, you have to send it to me.
Yeah, I will.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, it was because he was big. So.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
That's exciting because you got to see him.
Yeah. And then the other weird thing is there's no, for all the apple trees and fruits and stuff we have here in water, there's no wildlife at all.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Probably because the beast scares them off.
So, and then, we've had a couple chickens. We have chickens up front there. So they don't go inside the coop.
Yeah.
But sometimes we'll leave them out every now and again, and they're just gone.
You don't leave them out at night?
Sometimes. Sometimes they'd get out.
Oh.
We had an issue with the door one time not working.
Yeah.
We had one of those automatic,
Yeah.
and it didn't work, and they were just gone, just completely gone.
Oh.
But the weird thing is, no feathers.
Yeah.
How do 30 birds just disappear?
30?
Mm-hmm.
You said 30?
30, just gone.
Oh, I thought you said a couple.
Well, yeah.
Okay, couple 30.
A couple.
Oh my! Couple 30 disappeared.
Yeah.
Couple
just gone.
No, 30.
And then we had a turkey that got
annihilated.
Her dad put it up top, and it was just, it was pretty horrific what happened to this thing.
Oh, where was that? Where that?
Up on the corner on the field
over there?
up here.
Okay.
So.
Oh, that's scary. Well, we're gonna take our night vision and our FLIR, and if you'll walk around with us a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to check out the area, and if anybody wants the sweetest kitties, where are they?
One's right here on my foot.
Oh, they're living in the barn, but they're so sweet. And they're small, right?
Yeah, this one's Pine.
There you go. What's this one's name?
This one's Pine.
If
There's
anybody
Pine and
wants to take them and look at them, oh my goodness, I'd take them, but I already have too many, and I'm over the limit, so I can't, but somebody let me know. Okay? All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for the interview.
No worries.
Let's go check it out.